butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
The Complete Book of Natural and Medicinal Cures. How to choose the most potent healing agents for over 300 conditions and diseases. Healing foods, herbal remedies, vitamins and minerals, and medications. This book is very, very useful. It talks about, to give you some examples, apples, apricots, bananas, barley, beans, berries, buckwheat. The benefits, well, this part is actually entitled Healing Foods. It talks about the benefits of some of these more common, some of them, most of them common, some of them a little less common. They're all common foods, but they would be less commonly available in the United States if importation wasn't around. It just goes on and on. Okra, milk, nuts, oils, pineapple, potatoes, prunes. I'm just thumbing through them. I'm skipping a lot here. Part 2 is vitamins, minerals, and other supplements. It talks about the benefits of the various vitamins and supplements that you take. Part 3 is herbal remedies. Allspice, aloe, angelica, black walnut, celery seed, dill, coffee, ephedra. I'm just skipping through them again. There are dozens here, literally. And then it talks about medications. Antibiotics, antidepressants, antiseptics, eye drugs. And just talks about the basic things. Talks about these drugs and how they're used and what have you. So, in a situation where a doctor's advice were not available, this book could be worth its weight in gold very easily. Imagine just one time of helping to cure your child of a sickness. The book's more than paid for itself in that one single use. Great book. I highly recommend this book. Nature Crafts for Kids. This book's a little worse for wear. It's one we got from our local library when they were throwing out some of their damaged books. And, you know, for the most part, this doesn't have a lot of survival benefit. But the truth is, your children are going to need something to entertain them, to keep their mind eased on something besides the catastrophes and disasters or whatever that are going on around them. And this could be the ticket. This book has 144 pages of various crafts for your children. Some excellent photos. Most of it is things that they can take from nature. So with just a little bit of basic stuff that they may have you may salvage from before things go bad, such as, you know, a little bit of glue and maybe some crayons and such. Your children can make a lot of things here, and some of the things could prove useful. Most of them are just decorative and fun for the kid, but you know, we have to remember that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, and actually it can make Jack go insane as well. So having a little bit of fun with your kids could be the most important part of being prepared for a collapse. The Householder's Survival Manual. This is a Reader's Digest book. How to take care of everything in your home. This book has just about everything you could imagine in it, some of which would not be useful in a world gone wrong kind of thing, but a lot of it will be. Things like repairing doors. It discusses cutting surfaces in your kitchen, cleaning, proper cleaning. It discusses windows and door basics, taking care of the floors, keeping the floor clean, bathroom and plumbing, home furnishings and furniture, clothing and laundry. This discusses things like there's a sewing and mending section in this book. Your yard and garden, it discusses vegetable gardens and fruit trees and such. Home safety. In our present situation, this book could be very, very, very useful in saving yourself some money. And from repair bills and that kind of thing, and it would still have some use after things go bad, but not quite as much, because a lot of the things it's discussing about maintaining are our modern conveniences. Discusses an area about microwave ovens, for example, and if there's no electricity, that microwave is useless. The Wordsworth Guide to Edible Plants and Animals. An omnivorous feast of unusual meat and vegetables. This book discusses various animals and plants, obviously, that are edible, that can be found, many in the wild. It was written by A.D. Livingston and Helen Livingston. It's an older book. This is a reprint. And it talks about a lot of things that you wouldn't come to your mind right away. Aardvarks. It discusses the description of the plant or animal. Even discuss insects, ants, for example. Where they're found. Things like barnacles, barracudas, paddlefish, pea crabs, peacocks. Just about any plant or animal that exists that is edible is listed in this book. The first half of the book is about animals. The second half is about plants. This could have endless possibilities when you're in a situation where you're trying to scrounge for your next meal, or you're trying to do everything you can to extend your preps. This book could be very, very useful to give you a heads up about what is around you that is available to you. With this book, the world becomes your dinner table.